But this is one of 2 shootings at Edgewater Park that is discouraging crowds from coming to the beach in the summer destination. Police released this statement after increased violence. After a week of controversy, the Kent Committee Council decided not to vote or change what is going to be happening on Franklin Avenue again this summer. Even with this program in place, Kent police say that crime is rare in the city. However, they also shared that this program gives people and businesses some ownership in keeping it that way. At Dick's Stadium, the line stretches all the way down and around the back side of the parking lot. And these increases are likely to continue as we head into the holiday season. Husband has no plans of slowing down. While we were talking, she got pulled to another call in Akron. For her, it's all about balance for both of these passions. What started as a post on a community Facebook page is now a growing number of resident bug sightings at University Inn. Growing infestation concerns from residents are stacking up at the University Inn. The bug problem is why one resident took to Facebook about her family dealing with this since August.
Today was the first time that they've come out since then, and he only sprayed 6 apartments.
The Kent Health Department shared records with KSTV that the apartments were last inspected on November 19th, and out of all 90 apartments, they confirmed a cockroach infestation in 2 units. The health department says they're working with the property manager to make sure that these are properly treated by a licensed pest control contractor. Apartment manager Cindy Gilbert told us the 2 apartments are being treated by Portage Turf and Pest immediately.
Building manager has informed me, yes, there's an infestation in another room. Every now and then I look around, I might see something, a little roach here or there, or one time I seen a mouse run, you know what I'm saying?
It's coming out of the cabinets, a couple in the bathroom. I try to, put bait spray down and stuff like that.
And we put borax on the floor around all the walls.
And on the scene, more residents were vocal about their concerns.
Don't live here. Too much money for too much stress. Not worth it.
Newer tenants are noticing the roaches throughout the building and hearing a spread of bed bugs.
In the last 2 months since I've been here, I've seen bed bugs and roaches in my apartment.
The Kent Health Department has received no filed complaints from tenants. They say once a complaint is received, the city takes immediate action to make sure the property manager makes proper repairs in compliance with the housing codes.
I don't know how long I'll be here because bed bugs is something hard to fight.
University Inn residents are clearly frustrated and wanting answers from management, but many say that they're now looking for alternative options for housing.
And a lot of people have said they've been dealing with bugs since 2019, and if I would have known that, I would have never moved in here.
Reporting in Kent for Kent Stater TV, I'm Sydney Brown. The local bar in Strongsville filled to capacity, where voters from around Northeast Ohio gathered to hear Vivek Ramaswamy right after he joined the Ohio governor's race.
I am running to serve as your next governor of the great state of Ohio. Thank you, Strongsville.
The former presidential candidate is starting off with momentum, thanks to endorsements from President Trump and Elon Musk within hours of his official announcement Monday.
Came in right after we launched the campaign, and we are taking the country and this state to the next level.
I definitely vote for him, whether Trump endorsed him or not. I think it's a great thing to know that Trump likes the guy that I like.
Ramaswamy laid out his vision for Ohio, covering topics like Ohio's economy, education, safety, and mental health. The crowd cheering loudly on his promises to cut property and income taxes.
Buckle up. Anybody ready to abolish the income tax in Ohio?
As well as plans to bring more industry to Ohio. His goal is to make the Ohio River Valley the next Silicon Valley.
We're in the middle of a second industrial revolution in the world right now, and I believe Ohio will lead the way.
There's a long road ahead into the 2026 election. However, those in attendance are excited about the future for Ohio.
This is a point of hope. You can only have hope. We all have kids. He's obviously a successful businessman. Hopefully this translates to operating a state.
A prominent reason for the enthusiasm, people seem to like who Ramaswamy is.
The new blood needs to come in. So I believe Vivek is that kind of fire he can bring to Ohio, and he can make this state as an excellent state.
The race for Ohio governor will really take shape in the May 2026 Republican primary. For KSTV News,
our best days are still ahead of us.
I'm Sydney Brown.
Thank you, Strongsville.
Online controversy from Kent State is still brewing from this week's AI trend post of creating a custom action figure. Kent State made university's mascot Flash with generative AI, and over 50 commenters shared their thoughts on the choice, saying students should have been asked to create the content.
Where we have so many creative minds in the building, I feel like that it's just a waste. There are so many, it would be a great opportunity for a group of students or just a student to take advantage of that and pursue it.
The university tells KSTV they are always looking for popular ways to engage with students and are open to feedback for future posts. The director of the School of Visual Communication and Design sees it more as a lesson of how people in his field need to learn how to embrace it.
So I see that more as of a progression of us.
But the conversation about the tech tool are in classrooms too.
As an AI changes, you as students and young professionals, as you enter the workforce, is something that you're going to have to deal with.
It's honestly kind of scary to think about because, I mean, it's cool and it's scary because there's endless possibilities with it, but it also kind of compromises certain points of integrity.
Humanity is still a limitation of artificial intelligence, and at Kent State's visual communication design courses, professors are emphasizing storytelling and relationships to students.
The idea, the story that you want to tell, those things will come from people, maybe opening different doors, right, that you couldn't think of before.
For Kent Stater TV News, I'm Sydney Brown.
Thanks, Ryan. We've all heard it. We need to have more protein in our diet, but how much do you really need, according to experts? He started volunteering here during the pandemic with his wife, Lorna. Married 57 years, Lorna rates him a 9, but his team at Second Harvest calls him a 10.
Are still investigating an armed robbery in Akron. A teen was trying to meet for a Facebook marketplace deal to sell a sweatshirt last night. The 17-year-old was in his vehicle when 3 to 4 masked suspects approached him. According to police records, they waved a gun and took money and the victim's cell phone, while another suspect opened the passenger door and stole the hoodie. In Tuscarawas County, the Amish mother charged with drowning her 4-year-old son and killing 45-year-old husband waived her right to a jury trial today. Ruth Miller is indicted on 7 counts and she has pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Her mental health state evaluation concluded she was suffering from spiritual delusion. The state and defense agreed on all evidence, so there will be no traditional trial. The verdict will be next Tuesday.
Portage County schools are splitting new state funding for bus safety measures. Of the $70,000 going to the county, Kent City schools will get nearly $7,000. The safety upgrades will add a second stop sign and LED lights to the back of buses, plus external cameras to see anyone who might pass a school bus. More than half of the funding to Portage County is going to Southeast Local and James A. Garfield local school districts. Thank you, Casey. Lots of reasons to celebrate today with the start of the Lunar New Year, the great weather, but also Fat Tuesday. To celebrate, many are enjoying punchkis, a rich, deep-fried donut filled with fruit or cream. The Polish-American tradition originated to use up pantry ingredients before the start of Lent. This baked good is most popular in Midwestern cities like Detroit, Chicago, and of course, Cleveland.
Njoku took to social media to say goodbye to fans last night.
And the one-time Pro Bowler is set to become a free agent after spending 9 seasons with the team. In those 9 seasons, Njoku registered some stats, so 384 catches, over 4,000 yards, and 34 touchdowns.
That's pretty impressive.
Ending his post on Instagram, he said the city of Cleveland will forever be home.
Well, the pup is still on the run.
How can you be mad at that face? And the zoom in, too.
That's so cute.